Okay, so we've covered everything from recalibrating freedom of speech, the disarmament of the world, the idea that we are going to be seeing some changes, that it's going to hurt, that the gas prices, of course, are going to remain high. They're not going to change. That Joe Biden has told us that the reason why this is happening is because it's going to discourage people from using fossil fuels.
When it comes to the gas prices, we're going through an incredible transition that is taking place that, God willing, when it's over, will be stronger and the world will be stronger and less reliant on fossil fuels when this is over.
Then, of course, there's going to be a tracking of your carbon footprint. Again, we'll reiterate that this is part of the plan of this new beast system.
We're developing, through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
Your carbon footprint is your 666, your 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Your base atomic makeup is 666. And then comes the final blow. Digital currency to be implemented.
Fast forward 5 years. Do we have a central bank digital coin out there in the world that is being utilized on a daily basis, whether it's wholesale or retail, and it becomes a superior system? Francois, yes or no?
We have several experiments which are not very far from that. No. They're not yet generalized, but they could be, let's say, the next 3 years, probably. It will go quicker on the wholesale side, yes, I guess, because it raises less sensitive questions.
Yes. Axel?
No, I'm quite glad to hear what you're saying, Francois, on the wholesale digital currency, not coin. I am also a believer that will come in 5 years. Yes, what I try to say is obviously, we still have those huge legacy environment. They need to migrate as well, so we will not yet see all the benefits coming through, but it will come and will be much more efficient, also probably much more secure, lowering transaction costs. On the retail side, I'm much more skeptical. Certainly call it for the established economies.
So you want inflation to go down? You need to give in to the little idea of global currency. It'll make everything cheaper. Every exchange will be cheaper, and they'll be able to monitor everything you do. Not just that, but with your carbon tracker, they'll be able to monitor everything you eat, everything you consume, everything that you use. And if that's not enough, they'll be able to discourage you from using fossil fuels and using electric cars. Why? They'll jack the price so high for gasoline that you're going to beg for an electric car. This is their plan, guys. I put it all out there, and this is on the national radio waves, and I'm a conspiracy theorist. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Let's go to Jason in Oregon. Hi, Jason. You're on Ground Zero.
Hey, Mr. Clyde. This old disgruntled Jay here down here in Grants Pass. I decided I'm going rogue, man. I'm going to get myself a 250 Honda Nighthawk, and I'm going to ride that because I got a car. It's cheap on gas, but I only paid $500 for it, and it costs $700 every 6 months. And I've done paid that 3 different times. So I said, you know what? I could probably pay a little bit of insurance and have a ride, which I swore off because I nearly killed myself so many times on those things. But you know what? I'm willing to take a try. And I just wanted to, just get out there and give it a try.
So you're gonna ride a motorcycle, even though you should take your casket with you when you ride it, and that'll be fine. Okay. I you know what I think though? I think that what they're going to do is they're going to make it difficult for people with motorcycles to ride. I mean, any engine. I mean, they're getting rid of leaf blowers in California because they run on gasoline and they make noise and they're a small engine. Lawnmowers, I think, will be next because they want you to have an electric mower. Then they'll go after your tractors. Then they'll go after the cars. They'll go after your motorcycles. Exactly. It's all in the plan, man.
I work at a small engine place right here, and they're gathering up extra Husqvarnas, weed trimmers, lawnmowers, 2-cycles because you won't be able to buy them in California right now.
Right. It's true. But you're not going to be able to buy them. It's going to be like trying to buy a gun. You're not going to be able to buy a gun. You're not going to be able to buy a small engine for a motorcycle or for a lawnmower or for a tractor or for anything. Outboard motor for your boat. I mean, these are the things that they're going to be cracking down on, guys. I mean, look, it's so difficult from where I'm sitting to tell you about what the plan is, because I'm just one voice telling you about the plan. I've given you the voices of everybody that I thought were interesting at the meeting to play you their plan. And everything that we warned you about, they are seconding. They are saying, okay, the disarmament practice is going to happen. The raising of the gas prices are going to make you wanting to have an electric car. The idea of a digital footprint monitor, something that's going to monitor you 24/7, your carbon footprint, which would be your 666, which is definitely something would be called the mark of the beast, now would it not? A digital token for your money, for your paychecks, for whatever. These are the things that are coming together here. And what's going to push you towards allowing this to happen? Every trauma, every theater, every dog and pony show, every wagging of the dog you can find. Doesn't mean it's not happening. It means it is happening. People are suffering, and you're going to suffer right along with them. Why? Well, it was said there's going to be a little bit of pain now, isn't there? Didn't she say that? Didn't the idea of recalibration of freedom of speech and the idea that there will be pain? I think this is the clip right here.
We need to accept that there will be some pain in the process. The pace that we need will open up for missteps. It will open up for shortages on energy. It will create inflationary pressures, and maybe we need to start talking about that pain is actually worth it, because if we don't, there's no business case, there's no economy, there's no welfare. But so far, I think we have been a little bit careful actually talking about the pain in the short term that is likely to come from this very
pain in the short term. What is short term to them? Was COVID-19 worth the pain? Was it worth the suffering? Was it worth the dignity, the lack of dignity? Was it worth changing and fighting and having the civil disobedience and having cities being burned to the ground? Come on, people. Seriously, is this something that you're going to want? Is this something you're not going to talk about or fight against or even bring up because it doesn't fit the little narrative that every other talk show or every other TV show is giving you? This is the reality, guys. Play in your little world that we have on CNN, MSNBC, and Fox. You go right ahead and do that. I'm giving you the future. I'm giving you something to ponder, something to prepare for, because they're all talking as if the expedience is immediate and needed. The window is short. The time is short. And why is that? Haven't figured that one out yet, but I will eventually, I'm sure, and I'll report it to you. It's on this program. Not conspiracy theory. This is reality, guys. Love to hear from you tonight about what you're hearing.